Hi, everybody. This past week, world-renowned Torah scholar and author of over 60 books, Rabbi Steinsaltz passed away in Israel at the age of 83. Several years ago, I was walking through the old city of Yerushalayim on Shabbat with my son Eitan, and I noticed in the distance Rabbi Steinsaltz was walking towards us in our direction. Now, I just completed his book called My Rabbi. So I looked at Eitan, I said, Eitan, let's go over and wish Rabbi Steinsaltz a good Shabbos. As soon as we were close enough, I extended my hand and wished him a good Shabbos. And then I quickly introduced myself and said, I just want to say thank you. I just completed your book on the Lubavitcher Rebbe, and I was so inspired. Rabbi Steinsaltz looked me directly in the eye without missing a beat, and he said to me, what did it inspire you to do? That was not the response I was hoping for. I was totally caught off guard. So I quickly started to think. And I said, you wrote in your book that the Rebbe had never taken a vacation for over the 4 decades that he led the Chabad movement. I am a Rebbe, teacher of high school students, and so I too am careful not to take off any unnecessary time from teaching my students. Rabbi Steinsaltz thoughtfully listened and said, thank you. And then with that, he was on his way. Now in this week's Parshat Rabbi, the Jewish people are commanded to visit the Beit HaMikdash in Yerushalayim, the Holy Temple, 3 times a year. There's a book called the Sefer HaChinuch, loosely translated, the Book of Education. It was written in Spain around the 13th century. And the book goes on to explain the legal and philosophical underpinnings of all of the Torah's 613 commandments. Now in this book, he explains that the idea behind going to visit the temple 3 times a year is that the pilgrim will be surrounded and take in the majestic beauty and environment of the Beit HaMikdash. He will see the priests and Levites being busy with the people's offerings. And he said that in itself will inspire and awaken awe and love in his heart for God. It will remind him that he is part of a Jewish nation with a unique purpose and mission in this world. And with that, he will be more available to receive God's blessings and kindness. So it isn't just about the inspiration, but it's what the inspiration leads to. Inspiration is just the beginning. And so, I often think to myself, when I watch a video about some amazing kindness, or hear a great shiur, a lesson that someone is giving, I try to turn it into action right away, to give it some life, to turn the inspiration into my own reality. And so perhaps maybe that is the message of Parshat Rabbi, of visiting the Beit HaMikdash, and maybe that of Rabbi Steinsaltz. That the next time we are inspired, we might want to ask ourselves, what will this inspire us to do? Shabbat Shalom. Thanks for listening.